start a video production company.
I started a video production company.
How to turn this passion into a business.
Like so many others, I found myself graduating in the midst of a pandemic. Hours of work, tears shed, minor heart attacks, handing in assignments on time, stressed out to maintain a good GPA, all wrapped up with the click of one goddamn button. And just like that, I was no longer a student. A title that has defined my status for as long as I can remember, gone. But wait, this is a time to celebrate. So many years of my life dedicated towards my education. Finally, I'm graduating. Funny, I graduated from Concordia University and I've yet to receive an email saying congratulations from them. But hey, we're so many stuck in this position and all we can do is keep our heads held high and move on to the next chapter. Being a young professional. Now, what does that mean? Coming right out of school, it usually means applications, LinkedIn posts, deleting any type of university content that can affect your chances to get a job. Interviews and selling yourself to the professional world. But wait, we're in an ongoing pandemic. So what does that mean? The economy is struggling, many industries are crumbling, and the overall market for job seekers is honestly terrible, especially if you're a student coming out of school with limited experience. But that being said, you would think a marketing student such as myself should thrive for opportunities like this, to sell himself, to sell his own skill set. I mean, come on. Unfortunately, it's just not that simple. But if there was one thing I taught myself during my education is that creativity can take you far. Because the conventional route seems like such a long road ahead, I weighed out my options. I realized 3-4 years ago that crunching numbers and reading lengthy textbooks just wasn't for me. So I thought to myself, what do I love? I had to go way back and think to a time before my pubescent years. Okay, maybe let's just skip that. Here we are, Kev with the camera. The reality is that my passion has been flashing in front of my eyes my entire life. Whether it's being in front or behind, I really love doing this. And despite all the crap that's happened during the pandemic, it allowed me to take a step back and really explore what it would be like turning videography into a business. And with the world of digital demand continuously increasing, there isn't a better time to start. Sure, you can argue that there's a ton of people doing this, but it's one's creativity and uniqueness that's gonna help you stand out from the rest of the pack. And honestly, I couldn't be more stoked, which brings me back to where I started, why I'm on camera telling you all of this. Well, I really believe in full transparency. And bringing you guys along for the ride is something I've always wanted to do. Showing you the process that goes into building a business from the ground up and however long that takes. Showing you what work is like with different clients, the ups, the downs.
So it looks like I just got another email today saying that another $5,000 project has been put on pause due to COVID. Damn, that sucks.
And the amount of opportunities that exist on every corner in this type of business. I mean, without a doubt, social media is consuming our everyday lives, and the reality is that it's here to stay. But like anything else, there's always going to be positives and negatives. But what I want to really focus on is, mark my words, in 10 years from now, everybody will have their own brand in one way or another. And the earlier you start, the better you will become. So that's it. I'm pretty much working in a small office, making the best use of my space and equipment, living with 2 awesome roommates, and trying to make a name for myself in the competitive Montreal market. If you want to follow a bit more of my social life, you can follow me on my other channel, Kevin Zafulko, where I live out some of my best moments with my friends and family. And if you're more into the life of a filmmaker, videographer, content creator, whatever you want to call it, starting his journey in 2021, and I would truly appreciate to have you join along. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I'll see you on the next one. Fulko out, baby.